In Content Update 115, we released our 2012 work papers. If you used the 2011 work papers and you adjusted the integration setup, there will be some setup that you'll need to do on the 2012 work papers to get them ready for your team to use. Firstly, when you pull down your content update, hit the green button and this will pull down all the latest content that has just been released. When the update is complete, it will simply disappear. The next step is to review and apply those content updates. You can see here that because I have edited my work papers last year, my 2011 work papers, because I adjusted the setup sheet for my team, it has automatically protected and is saying send to draft. I can still hit update at this point, but you do need to note that this has gone to your draft folder. If I go to my status draft folder, I can see that my electronic work papers are now here ready to be updated. The first step is to start with last year's work papers. Procedures Operational Compliance is likely to be where you'll find these. And here are my electronic work papers from last year. You want to open these and save a copy somewhere to a holding folder or to your desktop. Exit out of your work papers and then remove the Protect tick and save and close. You can now change your draft work papers to published. Because the work papers have been updated 3 times since I've run my latest update, I'm going to use the most recent update. I double click on this. I can see that my status is draft. I change this from draft to published. I then hit save and close. Do I want to replace my current version with the updated version? Yes, I do. That's now done. And I can delete my other draft work papers. Now I need to go back into Procedures Operational Compliance and get back to my electronic work papers yet again. If I double click on these, it brings up the Documents Properties box, so I can see that that isn't protected and my date modified is very recent. If I go into the history, I can see my history as well, and I can open up and save down a previous version from here. So this is very good if you get stuck or if you somehow muck up your setup. You can double click on one of these items and save it down separately and start again. What I need to do from here is edit my document. You can see here are my fresh work papers. They have a different look to last year's work papers. And what I want to do is import my settings from last year. So I hit Import Settings. I browse to that spreadsheet that I saved on my desktop earlier. Open and Import Settings. This will pull in my file codes and my setup which I used last year. Please note that you will need to transfer these from the 2011 work papers to the 2012. If you have already set up your 2012 work papers before and you want to pull the data across, you will need to start with that 2011 file again, simply because the worksheet mapping is different. So my next step from here is to go to Format, Hide and Unhide, and hide my sheet. You can see my workbench is now the current page for my team members to use, and I can save this and exit. Because I've edited this, once I save and close, it will automatically put that Protect tick on, and you can see if I go back in, it does display. So that's the setup for your 2012 work papers, pulling through from your 2011 work papers. If you do have any issues whatsoever, please do give Business Fitness a call on 0800 10 58 60 and we'll be able to talk to you through over the phone or online.